Fun size. Fun size. Fun size.
Give me the Gatorade.
You have to roll up to the court with a Gatorade.
Give me the Gatorade.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, a Gatorade in a pickup basketball context is gold bullion.
Right.
Welcome to Fun Size, the candy competition podcast where we pit two similar candies against each other and determine which one you should grab in the candy aisle.
I'm Billy Scafuri.
And I'm Adam Lustick.
And today's candies are Vitamin Water Fruit Punch versus Gatorade Fruit Punch.
Holy crap. It's like two of your favorite uncles and you need to choose one.
Neither of which are a candy.
Exactly.
We'll be the first to admit it, folks.
Yeah, breaking the mold.
Done 4 episodes about candy.
Time to mix it up.
Wanted to have a little fun with Fun Size.
Yeah, exactly.
Full disclosure, I got them today.
Yes.
I got them today, and when I was looking at the various candies to compare, I said, you know what? To hell with that.
To hell with candy. What about liquid candy?
When I am in a gas station or 7-Eleven
Yes.
and I need my thirst quenched,
Yes.
I have to make a decision.
To be totally honest with you, I almost think that this is a more pragmatic, practical. It's just like, I feel like adults and people like swinging by a gas station, filling up on gas, you go into the thing. I feel like choosing between Gatorade v Vitamin Water is a quotidian, everyday, weekly micro decision one must make.
And we need to continually figure out what is the purpose of this podcast.
That's right.
How can this podcast help the most?
Yeah.
This, for me, will actually clear up a couple of things.
That's what I'm saying. This is pragmatic. This is going to happen to me on Wednesday and then again on next Tuesday.
Once again, we are comparing Vitamin Water Fruit Punch versus Gatorade Fruit Punch.
Yes.
How this show works.
Yes.
We have 4 categories by which we will grade these drinks to determine which one you should get from the aisle.
Correct.
Packaging.
What does the packaging look like?
Presentation.
The nude product itself outside of its packaging on a paper towel.
Taste.
Self-explanatory.
And risk.
Whoopsie, what are you getting yourself into?
If there is a 2-2 tie, there will be the mouthful challenge in which we usually would stick our hand in the box and throw a mouthful of the candy in. In this time, I guess we'll just have to take another sip.
Take a glug.
A good old-fashioned glug. So let's begin where we usually do by comparing Vitamin Water versus Gatorade's packaging.
What does the packaging look like?
I would say, right out the gate, if I can start.
Please.
Vitamin Water really likes to make it feel pharmaceutical.
It's almost like it's medicine, like it's for adults.
Yes.
It's for adults.
There are graphs. There are a variety of different, there's a purple, there's a white, there's a black. Vitamin Water really likes to make it feel like this is, you can learn from this label.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's medicinal, it's environmental, it's almost educational.
Does that read to make it more healthy to you?
I mean, I think that's what they want you to. I think that's the purpose of the simple black font, all lowercase, or something like kind of not hipster, but like sort of minimal about it.
And we can't overlook the
cool.
title, Vitamin Water.
Water.
Health water.
Health water.
Okay.
I love that it's fessing up to the fact that it is just water.
Right.
There's something sort of honest and kind of transparent about it being like, we're water. There's vitamins in it, but it's all water. Because like all beverages could be described as X water.
Correct.
All beverages are water.
Correct.
That's what they are. All things are water. So like things are just like water with some additives. Yeah. So I like that they're being upfront.
They're trying to be upfront.
Upfront about it.
Okay.
And I like the font. I like the Vitamin Water branding, to be honest with you. Like visually, the text, the font choice. I'm for it. I think it's attractive.
I agree. I think that this label, the Vitamin Water label, is built for people who grew up drinking Gatorade, but now I'm an adult, but I still want Gatorade, but that label will make me infantile.
That's right.
Therefore, I need a prescription-style label to make adults respect me.
100% correct.
And if that's what they were going for, they achieved it.
100% achieved.
So that's the Vitamin Water packaging.
It's candy water, but in a grown-up medicine bottle.
Adam, the Gatorade packaging is right in front of you.
This is fun.
Tell me.
You get it. I mean, like, it's the big Gatorade G with the lightning bolt dashing down the middle. Gatorade Thirst Quencher Fruit Punch. Gatorade is such a strong brand at
Huge
this point.
brand. Yep.
That the previous packaging, there was a bit of a green, like it was green based. It used to spell out Gatorade, the whole word, but Gatorade is such a cultural institution that they can shorten it to just the G and the lightning and you know what it is.
Here's what I'll say. When I was getting these two drinks, I wanted to make sure that I wasn't getting a Gatorade like G2.
All sorts of micro.
They have Gatorades now that are for the morning, for the afternoon, for the night.
Right before you work out, right after you work out.
I am a product of Gatorade. When there was only grape, maybe a lemon ice.
Original recipe, thank you.
And what we're working with, a fruit punch.
Fruit punch.
So the label that you're looking at
Yes.
is the traditional Gatorade label.
Yeah.
The G And the lightning bolt.
Yeah, I feel like where Vitamin Water, who's the new kid in town, needs to like throw a graph on there, needs to name it Revive, needs to add maybe one bell or whistle to be like, we're new in the fruit water market. Here we are. Hello. Gatorade is so confident in its reputation.
You see this red?
You already know what we don't need to overexplain. You don't need any other piece of information other than the G. You know what Gatorade brings to the table.
And I'm not mad at that.
Not at all. It says proven hydration with electrolytes. That's all. Small font. Just like you know what it is.
I'm telling you right now, proven is the word I'm looking for on my packaging.
It's almost like a subtweet at the Vitamin Waters. It's like, we have been here.
Right.
We have been locking down the electrolyte beverage industry since your grandparents were alive.
Agreed.
So we don't need to over-advertise.
And if I'd never seen either one of these labels before, me, Billy, I'm going to choose the one with the lightning bolt on it. Because I'm looking for energy in this drink.
Yeah.
So if I had to choose, I've made my decision. Have you made your decision, Adam?
Yes, Billy.
So the winner of the packaging challenge is...
But Billy, we are at an impasse.
You're not Gatorade?
I like Vitamin Water's packaging a little bit better. What do I say? What do we do now?
This is a
what
first.
What do we do?
This is a first. I think that we have to be honest in the moment and say that this is a tie.
the packaging is a tie?
The packaging round of Gatorade versus Vitamin Water is a tie. I'm not mad at that.
I'm not mad at it either. I mean, look, I could be swayed to Gatorade, but my instinct, I like the text. I like the font.
Okay.
I like the sort of like .com 2.0.
I think this is a good thing, both for us and the podcast.
Good.
To
We're
not
growing.
agree on everything.
We're growing.
But hopefully this will lead to an even more interesting answer.
I think so too.
The packaging contest is a tie.
Wow, we've never had this before.
It's usually a cheering sound effect right there. There might need to be a yawning sound effect. If you just heard a yawning sound effect, you now know why. All right, Adam.
Okay.
Packaging is a tie.
Okay.
Once again, we are comparing Vitamin Water Fruit Punch to Gatorade Fruit Punch.
That's right.
On to presentation.
The presentation.
Not a lot to discuss here.
No, but there is a marked difference.
Go on.
There's a big difference here.
Go on. They're both Fruit Punch.
They're both Fruit Punch, but the Gatorade Fruit Punch color is what I would say Fruit Punch red.
Okay.
It is like lipstick cherry red, like Crayola crayon box red.
High C red. Hawaiian Punch red.
Emergency stop sign, stoplight red. Mm-hmm. So, and that, again, I think speaks to the sugar content. I think it makes it more appealing for kids.
Jolly Rancher red.
That's right.
Sorry to interrupt you.
Not at all. That's
Right.
exactly right.
Would you say that it's the red that you want to see in your Fruit Punch bottle?
Again, from ages 0 to 16, 100%.
Hold on. What about your age right now? Is that not the color of Fruit Punch you want to see if you want a Fruit Punch?
Well, this is the thing, Billy. I mean, and it kind of relates to the packaging quandary as well, is that like I am a 34-year-old man. I do like to think of myself as an adult.
Okay.
Of course, I want nothing but sugary Jolly Ranchers, but I want to sort of portend and pretend that I like the mature medicine better.
This is medicine looking. The
That looks
Vitamin
like-
Water is, so we've described the Gatorade bottle.
Candy.
It's it's Fruit Punch color.
Fruit Punch.
This color, coming from a colorblind guy, is in between purple and red.
Correct. It's more
leaning
purple, I would
more
say.
towards like a grape, like a watered down grape looking drink.
Magenta.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
This isn't what Fruit Punch looks like to me.
Not at all.
This would be like a tropical punch.
That's right.
Yeah.
That would be almost to me there would be like a cranberry element in that one as well. It's exactly right. Yeah, that's tropical. This is Candy Jolly Rancher Fruit Punch Red. The Gatorade is. The Gatorade.
Yes.
Yeah.
We can usually compare whether there's nuts in the candy.
Yeah.
Or if there's some sort of milk chocolate too.
Yeah.
This is a liquid.
Pure fluids.
We've got a fluid and we've got a color.
Pure fluids. Again, judging on the Fruit Punch matrix.
Yes.
Like what is fruit punchier? Yeah. I think I've made my decision. I mean, I've
also made my decision.
Yeah, I think we might be on the same page here.
1, 2, 3. Gatorade.
Definitely.
Gatorade looks like Fruit Punch.
Looks tastier. Looks way more fun.
Looks tastier.
Yeah, just looks tastier. Period.
We finally got the cheering sound effect.
We finally got it.
All right, Adam.
Okay.
Moving on to the one that really should determine this entire.
taste of it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm holding in my hand the Vitamin Water
Crack it open with the Gatorade here.
Fruit Punch.
Okay.
I'm going to really give that sound a
Yeah.
second. I've already broken this. Not satisfying at all.
Okay.
All right. I'll go
Bottoms up, my
first.
friend.
You go first.
Okay.
I'd like
Gatorade Fruit Punch. Yeah, it's pure pleasure.
Pure pleasure?
I mean, it's pure. Every pleasure synapse in my brain is firing.
Do you feel better than you did 3 seconds ago?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. It tastes great.
Right. And do you have any knock?
No knock whatsoever.
Okay.
I know that it's bad for me. I know that it's like just sugar water. I know that it is.
This is not a health contest. This
Nope.
is a taste contest.
It tastes literally perfect.
Okay.
It tastes like
Let's
perfect.
let's leave it at that
It's
for
the
now.
Fruit Punch paradigm. It's the fruit punch paradigm.
Okay, guys. Okay, this is Billy. This is your old neighborhood host, Bill, about to take a sip of vitamin water.
Revive.
Fruit punch. I wouldn't say it's great.
Okay.
And I'm struggling to say it tastes good.
Can we?
Yes.
Okay.
I will just say that when I was like 15 years old and we thought drinking was cool, but we didn't know how, some of our older brothers or their friends would buy us Zima.
Yes.
We would then take said Zima and put a Jolly Rancher in it so that it would taste okay for 16-year-olds.
Yeah.
Well, what happened is that people started getting used to putting Jolly Ranchers at the bottom of their drinks, and then people would take water bottles and put a Jolly Rancher on the bottom of it.
Oh, that's cool.
After like 5 minutes, your water was marinated into a Jolly Rancher grape. Adam, drink this vitamin water and tell me if that's not what you think watered down Jolly Rancher might taste like.
I'm smelling it first. This is Adam smelling the vitamin water. I know exactly what Billy's talking about. I'm hearing a fizz, which is disconcerting. You got it. That's exactly it. It doesn't knock you out. It's a subtle, again, a medicinal flavor.
Yes.
A subtle medicinal flavor. This is good for you.
I couldn't imagine someone saying that tastes great.
No, it doesn't taste great. It doesn't taste great.
It doesn't taste great.
And I would also struggle to say that it tastes good.
So, Billy is about to drink the Gatorade.
Yeah, I already know what's going to happen.
I mean, simply put, this is why we live.
Yeah, like that.
That is why we live. That is my youth. That is what I hope my future looks like. I am not opposed to clearing out a rack of beer from my fridge and replacing it with Gatorade fruit punch.
I would go so far as to say that the vitamin water doesn't really even earn the word punch.
Valid.
The Gatorade truly packs that fruit punch. This is a fruit mild. This is
it's a tropical punch max.
Maximum. I don't even know if it's
a grape heavy tropical. Again, this is the vitamin water.
Vitamin water. We're talking about. Yeah.
Fruit punch.
Yeah. I don't think it earns. I struggle to believe that it really earns the term fruit punch. Because to me that Gatorade is the paradigm.
On the taste competition, we don't really need to overthink it.
No.
We are comparing Gatorade fruit punch to vitamin fruit punch. Correct. Vitamin water fruit punch.
Correct.
The winner of the taste portion is Gatorade.
My God, by miles.
The paradigm.
It is. That is capital FP fruit punch.
Months from now, we may have to put it up against a Hawaiian punch, but that's not what we're doing now.
Later.
That's not later. What we're doing now, folks. Folks,
don't get ahead of yourselves,
pump
please.
thine brakes.
Please, pump thine brakes. Pumpeth thine brakes.
That is fruit punch down that road.
Pump thine brakes.
Okay. The current score is Gatorade 2.
Yeah.
With a tie.
Yeah.
So
2-0-1.
We already have a winner.
Yeah.
But for the sake of talking, let's talk risk quick.
Let's talk risk.
Risk. Adam, do you think that you are infantilized?
Yes.
By holding a Gatorade? Could you?
To some degree, yes.
You are a popular actor on a Comedy Central show. Let's say you had a big meeting with your agent or you had to go into Comedy Central. Would you think twice about bringing a Gatorade into the meeting?
Yes.
Really?
I would think twice. It would be a passing thought that would kind of flit across my brain.
Okay.
Who knows whether or not I would honor it and go for a more quote-unquote mature fruit drink.
That's my second question. Would you think twice about bringing a vitamin water? Would that be more, in your mind, acceptable in a business setting?
I hate to say this, but yes. And I don't know if this is my own bias.
That's real.
I don't know if this is a Jennifer Aniston infected bias because she is the spokesperson for all vitamin waters and smart waters.
Yes.
But there's something about vitamin water that's a little more adult. It just is a little more mature.
A little more acceptable.
It just is a little more acceptable in a 9-to-5 context.
That's big.
I don't know what to tell you.
It's like you're almost countercultural if you bring a Gatorade in. It's like, I know what you think about me, and I don't care.
It's like you skateboarded to the meeting.
Right.
It's like you didn't drive a car, you took a skateboard.
You're hiring a guy who definitely wore puka shells 5 years ago.
Exactly.
Yeah.
However, in its appropriate context, which is like an athletic sport context, give me the Gatorade.
You have to roll up to the court with a Gatorade.
Give me the Gatorade. Mm-hmm. I mean, like, a Gatorade in a pickup basketball context is gold bullion.
Right.
That is gold bullion. Vitamin water is a dirty grass.
But if you do bring a vitamin water, no one's going to give you the side eye.
Not at all.
You know what I mean? So I would say less risk. Generally, less risk bringing a vitamin water everywhere.
Right.
Slightly more risk if you have to bring this into a business or business casual environment.
Yeah, where other kind of adults, self-serious adults with college degrees might be.
That's a shame.
I would just feel...
That's a shame. And I may actually work to change the culture of Gatorade drinkers.
Destigmatize the Gatorade.
And bring it to the Oscars.
Yeah.
Bring it to black tie events. And when the bartender tells me we don't have fruit punch Gatorade, I'll make him feel like the crazy person.
You're nuts.
Yes.
You're nuts.
I'm an adult who likes that fruit punch.
That's right, yeah.
After all, that fruit punch won the Fun Size Podcast against vitamin water.
Congratulations, Gatorade. Congratulations. Well deserved.
I will give vitamin water the risk point.
Yeah.
If they so need it.
Generally less risky, kind of. It's a little more diverse and flexible in the kind of social context you could bring it to.
Yes. So
that's it.
I'm comforted by the fact that my favorite drink growing up is still King of the Hill.
Same. It's very, very, very much King of this hill.
Maybe in a few months down the road, we will put it up against Hawaiian Punch, but
don't get ahead of thyself. Don't get ahead of thyself.
Jeez,
my gosh. Pump that brakes.
Well, congratulations to Gatorade Fruit Punch. Cheers.
Well,
cheers to vitamin water fruit punch.
Dirty grass.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that was the Fun Size Podcast this week. We'd like to remind you guys, we also have a free, longer podcast on the HeadGum Network. That podcast is called No Joke.
New episodes every Friday.
Please check those out. Until then, I am Billy Scafuri.
I'm Adam Lustick.
And we will have an all-new Fun Size for you next week.
Thanks for listening.
Fun Size. Fun Size. Fun Size.